relatively tough off-road, but Papero is amazing.
Stones are like your head. Did we make it?
We did! Giant piece of ice cream. View on the Aconcagua. And we're in Chile!
We are officially in Chile and the Papero too.
We're Luca and Giulia, and this is our adventure. In this episode, we explored the Argentinian province of San Juan, spent some time in a beautiful national park, hiking and stargazing, got close to the legendary Aconcagua, and crossed into Chile for the first time. Join us!
Here we are. Good morning. We made it to the place where we wanted to be. And immediately it started blowing like crazy, like the wind would shake the Papero. The place is beautiful. It's really weird. This turquoise lake surrounded by these like barren rocks, and everything looks very fair colored. There is like some fog in the air. In the back you can see the Andes. You can barely see them, but they're snow-capped. Going to find some shade and some shield from the wind. It's a pretty tough, relatively tough off-road, but Papero is amazing. Oh my god.
Two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive. This is awesome. Great
I have
job.
to say the rear locker makes a huge difference.
Views over views over views. We found a more sheltered place and now we're gonna park. These trees are amazing.
Getting ready for the parrilla, but that's for tonight. We need to find some more firewood, but then we're good. Relaxing in the hammock. And now for lunch, we're boiling some potatoes. We're boiling some rice. And we have some atún desmenuzado, tuna. And we're drinking mate.
Yeah. We realized that we haven't eaten enough in the last few days and we're feeling very low on energy. So we need to stock up on calories.
Yeah.
And this is good for you.
Yeah, we were always rushing to places, seeing things, seeing places, doing things, and then always forgetting to eat. I think we mentioned this before, we just need to learn to slow down a bit. But I think now we found this beautiful place. So peaceful.
Amazing.
Absolutely nothing planned for today.
No, just relaxing. Lunch is ready. And it looks like it's a bit more substantial than usual.
Yeah.
Happy?
Very happy.
Break! Here in between the mountains. Temperature is perfect. It's like 22 degrees.
Today we're not doing the same mistake as the other days, so we're having super early lunch break. So it's 11:30. We stopped here by this river. There's a lot of water and the water is currently brown. Probably it rained somewhere uphill.
Well. What do we have here?
A pot full of black beans, tomato, onions, salad, palta.
And we're gonna make wraps.
Yes.
We reached the town of Barreal. It's beautiful. You can see the mountains, the snow-capped Andes from here.
We are back at the usual campground that you always find at national park entrances. And this one also is for free, which is amazing because it's really beautiful and there's showers with hot water. The only downside is that they have very few spots for vehicles. But we found this spot and it's super cool. There's one tree to which we could hang the hammock. We're enjoying our time.
Hola! What are we doing?
Our usual ragu, but it's way too much for us, so we invited our friend.
Emiliano.
He's the star guy.
Yes, he's an astronomer, photographer, and musician. Here we are, olive oil on the ragu with Emiliano. Do you like the pasta?
I love it.
Great.
Nice.
Good.
Really good, yes.
Good morning.
We're going to the ranger's house to register ourselves for the longer hike,
Yes.
and then we're going on the longer hike. It's not the longest trail, but they say it's quite challenging.
What is our height? Show us.
2,300, as it says here. And we're not even going that high. Let's see why they say that it's challenging.
Yeah, let's go.
Stones are like your head.
Yeah.
Grayish and reddish, and they also look almost purple.
We turned around to just rest and
Look at the mountains.
bam! Wow. So much snow. So beautiful.
Did we make it?
We did! It's an awesome view. And some of those mountains, it's confirmed, are over 6,000 meters. One of them is almost 7,000 in fact. Such a good feeling to puff and pant, and you can tell I look like a shrimp, or a lobster, I'm very red. And so it's a lot of physical effort and strain, but it's so good. Always, that's the best part of hiking. It's so good when you get to the top and you eat and the wind is blowing in your face and cooling it down, and there's a view and you've made it. It's the best feeling in the world. Heading back, it took us about 2 hours to do the long hike, and we confirm it was difficult. Steep at the end to get on top of the Cerro Leoncito. Going back to camp to rest. I think we deserved it. We put in the work today. What do you think?
Yes. Can't wait to hang up the hammock. What do we have here?
We have a tarp.
It's got at least 3 functions. Awning, to put it under the papero if you're working under the papero, to put it on the bed if we need to transport anything dirty. And actually the awning we had would be pretty useless here. Like it would be either on this side or on that side, but we need the shade here.
Yeah. It's not UV protective,
No.
but I put sunscreen on.
Yeah. The usual 3 jobs. Laundry, filtering water, and video editing for YouTube.
Good morning. We spent another wonderful night in the El Leoncito National Park, and now we're going to the observatory, mostly to take advantage of the free Wi-Fi that they have because there's 0 phone signal here, and also because they offer some daytime visits, and we'll consider. The visit to the observatory did not happen because they were closed. We still took advantage of the Wi-Fi at the observatory to do a bunch of stuff and uploaded a YouTube video. Came to Barreal to stock up on food because we ran out of anything edible basically. On the way we met again with our cyclist friends, Romy and Ellie. They had a flat tire that they had just repaired and they used our compressor to air it up. Ready to go. Safe travels! We're looking to stay in the shade, eat something because we haven't eaten anything basically today except for cookies. Just wait for the grocery shops to open, which will happen in 2 hours.
After the siesta.
Catch us up eating some delicious Argentinian food. I think we are well set. This looks very good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good?
Very good.
We got some ice cream.
Some like 1.5 kilograms of ice.
Yes, it's massive. So we're sharing one. Still waiting for the shops to open, but not a bad weight. Let's eat the ice cream. I'll stop making the video because Luca's eating the whole ice cream.
Yeah, but this one is my flavor.
No,
This one
but I
is,
also want a bit of that
This one is
flavor.
cappuccino.
Just left Barreal, went grocery shopping, and now we're going back to Parque National El Leoncito to have dinner and sleep another night before we go to Chile.
And this is part of learning to slow down. As we were driving a lot also, in the evening I could not remember where we were sleeping the day before, and I was like mixing up the days and the things that we would see every day, because your brain has so much to process. You can keep up that pace only if you're on holiday for a couple of weeks. But if you're traveling for such a long time, it's not possible.
No.
It really kills your brain.
Yeah,
And it kills the experience.
yeah, that's very true. Back at the park, the plan for the night was stargazing with Emmy. All right, we have quite the piece of equipment here.
Newtonian telescope.
It is massive. Look at you hugging your baby.
This is like 10 kilos. It's 200 millimeters aperture and 1000 millimeters focal length. And the motor moves the telescope with the rotation of the Earth. If I point to a star or planet, it doesn't shift. I also have EF mount for Canon camera. So if I want to take a picture, I just take the eyepiece out and put the camera on the adapter.
What do you think? We're gonna see some good stars?
I'm hoping to take a picture of the Tarantula Nebula. That's in the southern sky, in the Great Magellanic Cloud. Orion, it's an all-time favorite, and maybe, I don't know, some planets.
Well, looking forward. Thank you. Thank you for walking us through.
Thank you.
Using Emmy's telescope to look at the stars was fantastic. He took these beautiful pictures that he kindly shared with us for this video. You should go check out his Instagram page. We're linking it in the description below. All right, time to leave this beautiful place and say goodbye to Emmy. We enjoyed it.
Very much.
And we're in Mendoza.
Time to air down.
Da-da-da-da. More empanadas. Good, hot.
Hot but good.
This was unexpected to say the least. That's massive choripan. Here we are on a small trail with a view on the Aconcagua. Not bad, huh?
So beautiful.
Yeah. And you can tell it's higher than the other mountains from the sheer amount of snow on it. In particular, you can see a rock wall, and on top of it, like what looks like, I don't know, 10 meters of snow, more? Way more. Yeah, I don't know. Cannot estimate, but like a very large amount of snow. And now we need to hurry back to the parking lot because the park closes in about half an hour. So
We have more than half an hour to walk back to the park.
yeah, and tomorrow we
Cross into Chile!
Yes! Here we are. Made it back. Here's the Papero. Here are our cyclist friends. Hello! And there they go. Downhill. I'm feeling very happy for them. So, what do we have here?
Finally we got our hot chocolate and toast for
And
breakfast.
toast.
We wanted to cross the border early, but
We reconsider.
we're directly standing at the road going to the border. It's just 10 minutes away. We saw there's like zero traffic, and so there will probably not be much going on at the border, so we're crossing it later. Also, we can only check in at our Airbnb in Santiago after 3 p.m. and it's like a 3 hours drive from here. It's 11 a.m. and therefore we still have at least 1 hour that we have to spend somehow.
Yeah. I think this is a good way to spend it.
Yes.
One last check and then we cross the border. Ready to go to Chile. First time for both of us in this country. It's exciting. We're happy to go to Santiago where we'll also see friends and get a bunch of stuff done, especially on the Papero.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep driving south. Right.
More complicated than expected,
Yeah.
and than what people on Overlander said. And we both speak Spanish.
Yeah. Relatively chaotic. And we're in
We
Chile!
are officially in Chile and the Papera too.
Yes, all three of us cleared. They took quite a while. I think the worst part was the long line at the customs, but that also went through, and then afterwards they did a very thorough inspection twice of the Papero.
The funniest one was the lady at the customs. She was like, "You're here with a vehicle from Germany? And you drove here from Germany? Like, are you serious?"
Super happy new country for all three of us. So exciting. Hola Chile!
That's it for this episode. Join us next time as we explore the city of Santiago de Chile, check on the Papero, and begin to discover a whole new country for us. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to not miss an episode. And if you like this one, please let us know in the comments below. See you in 2 weeks.